Okay.
Amazing.
So now we're in the iDUBBBZ/H3H3/ Hassan /DENIMS /Frogan /assorted Hassan orbiter segment. It's kind of a massive hodgepodge of things that I still consider to be the iDUBBBZ segment because it's all downstream from that.
Yep.
So when last we checked in, DENIMS had raised, I think it was up to $42,000 for her lawsuit against H3H3 for defamation. Now, controversy began when DENIMS removed from the fundraiser her promise to refund the GoFundMe.
Oh.
She removed, if he retracts this, GoFundMe will be refunded. And it was modified to comply with the GoFundMe terms of service. Now, everybody immediately started saying she's scamming. It's a scam. It's a scam. She's going to pocket all of the money there or not give a refund. It turned out that she probably was scamming, but there was a reason for it. So if we go to the next slide.
Okay.
So they say you cannot state that a refund is something you will absolutely plan to do on your fundraiser story if you do not meet a specific goal. So she had to change it. Well, it ended up being irrelevant anyway, because if we go to the next slide,
Okay.
she tweets this out. 1 week,
So cringe.
1,692 donations, and $46,000 later, I'm refunding the GoFundMe.
Whoa.
If/when, which is never, she goes forward as a plaintiff, she will be self-funded. So it's like trying to keep the cope alive that she still might do the lawsuit.
Oh, please.
Even with the crowdfunding, you only could raise $46,000. That's not enough to sue Ethan Klein. It's not enough to really sue anybody, let alone multi-millionaire Ethan Klein, who has the best legal representation, particularly on defamation, that money can buy. So with the fundraiser, you couldn't even do it. And certainly without the fundraiser, there's no chance in hell that she'll ever sue H3H3. She says, thank you for proving Ethan wrong. His behavior is unacceptable and people do care. What part of this proved Ethan wrong? You didn't take him to court. You didn't prove defamation.
Wait.
You didn't prove anything.
What she's saying is because I got donations. Because I got donations, people think I'm right. Therefore, I am right? Well, if you're right, don't refund. Go all the way. If you're right, you can win tons of money, bitch.
So what Josh is saying, though, is going to a jury trial in a straightforward case is about $75,000 minimum. And in California, he says it's probably 2 to 3 times that. Josh has a lot of experience going to court with various lolcows and freaks. So I trust his judgment and opinion on that. So there's no way in hell this was ever going to proceed forward. But she says, proceeding with a defamation suit against Ethan is a monumental undertaking. Yeah, no shit. That's why he immediately called your bluff and said, yeah, I want the smoke. Yeah, sue me. Yeah, sue me then, bitch. She goes, his suit with Kavanaugh started almost 4 years ago and is still ongoing. I don't want to fundraise to start a fight that I can't finish and feel like I've let down those who have donated. With that in mind, I'm going to let down everybody who donated by giving up immediately. Like, what did you mean by this? Isn't it a massive letdown to everybody that donated that you're not going to do what they donated for? Okay. She goes, seriously. With that in mind, if this is a journey I wish to undertake, I'll be doing it with my own funds. What funds? This bitch has no audience. She has nothing. She's just a Hassan orbiter that's barely more popular than Frogan. And that's because she's not as fucking, how do you say, ugly hijabi wearing Thomas the Tank Engine bitch. You know, like she's not quite that. So she says, I'll be keeping all of you posted if anything happens. Well, the statute of limitations runs for the next year, and I'll be elaborating on stream Friday. I appreciate all of you for your support. It means more than you know. There's no chance in hell she'll ever, ever, ever sue. That statute of limitations, it's going to run out. Unless Ethan Klein countersues, because, you know, his lawyer got into it with her. When he sent the letter back, I think it crushed what little hopes Denim had of going forward with this. All right, let's go to the next slide.
Okay.
So H3H3 is dunking now. He's taking yet another W against Hassan and his crew. He says, in other words, her attorney explained to her she had no chance of winning and would be liable to pay my attorney fees. Unfortunately for you, I don't need anyone's money, and I don't like being threatened by the person harassing me. Well, she opened that can of worms to make it a legal dispute and litigate all of this. She better hope and pray that Ethan Klein doesn't want to take this shit to court, because she will get bled dry. Then he has a few more words to say, or he goes, or an even funnier option, her lawyer dropped her when they found out she had erased evidence, which she did. In the response letter to the cease and desist that Denim's lawyer sent, H3H3's attorney pointed out that she had eliminated all archives of her videos, particularly in the period of time where she was talking about calling CPS and whether it was justified for Ethan Klein to have CPS come to his. So she was already destroying evidence, which looked really, really bad. Now, the fans of Denims and Hassan and all those crew, they were so sure that this was the end of H3H3 and Ethan Klein, that they had finally defeated Israel and saved Palestine. They had freed Palestine. These statements that they made aged very poorly. This guy goes, I assume her lawyer told her she has a shot or else she wouldn't have done this. Then this guy's like, I think Ethan Klein admitting in the debate he has no idea who made the call was pretty helpful to build this case. Yeah, I remember seeing that happen live and was like, holy shit, what a dumbass. Oh, now it's a double dumbass.
Wake up, Ethan.
Wake up, Ethan. We got you. You're getting served with this airtight case.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
The chances of Ethan treating this with the seriousness it deserves feels like it's slipped with the seriousness it deserves. And then this dumbass went on the debate with Hassan and straight up admitted not knowing to who did it. Clear case. Yeah, it was a real clear case. You guys had it. Okay, so now Denims is facing backlash from her own community.
You don't say.
All of the Hassan people, this is this person's name is I Love You Hassan. And this is on the Leftovers H3 Reddit, which is like a safe space for Hassan and his worshipers and his cultists. They're not happy with Denims. So I Love You Hassan says, I made a post a couple days ago about the Denims lawsuit before she decided to drop it, saying, I thought this would do more harm than good. Let me just say first and foremost, fuck Ethan Klein. But at the same time, couldn't we see this coming? I mean, all Ethan does is drag out any mention of his name. So of course he would eat this lawsuit up. I just feel like Denim should have thought about this a little more. I mean, everyone knows how long and expensive lawsuits are. And with Ethan Klein, things seem to only get worse. I just think this takes attention off Ethan's Zionism, racism, misogyny, and allows Ethan to bitch about legal matters. This bitch is not happy, and there's many other comments that aren't happy with Denims. Let's go to the next one. I don't know what to think about this other than I wish Denims would have announced this on her stream so she could give a full explanation to her supporters rather than just tweeting it out and not streaming again until Friday. This tweet doesn't really address anything, and the 10 days to retract period wasn't up yet. So she could have waited to announce her plans on stream instead of blasting a tweet in the middle of the night and then letting Ethan shape the narrative for the next 2 days unchallenged. I don't know what she's going through, and I hope she's okay. I just think it's not fair to tweet something like this out without going on stream to talk to all the people who supported her in this and explain what's going on. I'm sure the money will be refunded, so I'm not worried about that. We'll see. I'm more concerned about the optics of the way she announced this and the mystery reasons behind. Is it really a mystery? She had no case, and she had no money even if she had a case.
Well,
and it was going to be a nightmare that destroyed her life.
She implied that there was shit happening at Ethan's house and implied maybe CPS should be called on him.
Genuinely not trying to be mean, but she never should have stated anything related to legal matters against him if she wasn't planning on going through with it 100%. Because it's just going to be more fuel Ethan has that she's not credible. Ethan is going to be insufferable and claim she has no case in the first place. And this person goes, which is it's true. As a matter of fact, it is true, Bish. And here we got another one. Yeah, this is really disappointing. And to be honest, I'm just confused. I don't really have time to follow everything. What led to her making this decision? Is she still pursuing the suit? Why self-fund it? The lawsuit is not being pursued. There is no chance in hell. Okay, so here we have an interview with Ren. Now, I don't know who Ren is. Chances are you don't know who Ren is. But Ren is a fighter on Creator Clash 3. Who? And Ren... I know, right? And Ren is now standing up and speaking out against Ian's horrible decisions promoting Creator Clash and doing the content.
Is this Ren?
So I believe that is Ren.
Okay, this is Ren. Okay.
Ian and
special
Ethan are now
guy. That's right.
Special effects. Okay.
As Ian and Ethan are now doing this YouTube battle against each other, going through this drama.
Is he still in the fight, by the way?
This guy?
Yeah. Or did he quit?
Now, I don't think anybody knows what's actually going on with it, whether the event's actually happening or not. No one knows.
Okay.
So the fighters are just left in the complete pitch black dark, like, what's going on? What's happening?
Okay.
So now they have to start making public statements asking for answers because nobody knows.
Oh my God. Corridor Digital, apparently, is their name.
A war. Creator Clash is receiving a lot of collateral damage.
See, it's so funny. Everyone's saying like, "Oh, I hate
war." Creator Clash is receiving a lot of collateral damage.
See, it's so funny. Everyone's saying like, "Oh, I hate H3." How H3 actually got Creator Clash to get some negative air. See, this is like iDUBBBZ made a video about them.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see, the guy can't even cope it. He can't even sweep it. He's like, yeah, I know the official narrative we're supposed to go with is that H3 ruined this event.
Oh,
but it was iDUBBBZ that went after H3 first. So he can't even cope it that way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He, the founder of Creator Clash, made a video about these other people who are creating drama. They, so I'm saying, like, this is like this thing
and
where
it's like, I'm not going to tell Ian what to do. It's not my place to be like, Ian, maybe you shouldn't, like,
you know what? Maybe you all should.
Maybe it is. Because if he's not going to be the leader and be responsible, somebody has to.
Yeah.
Somebody has to hold him to account and be like, maybe you shouldn't have f***ed up all of our reputations. We signed up for a charity boxing match. We didn't sign up for a pissing match over Middle Eastern geopolitics and a holy war.
That's insane, dude.
Do that. Because the rest of us might kind of catch some strays from it.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, it's like, it feels like Ian and I were friends walking down a sidewalk, and he gets stung by a wasp. And he's like, oh, and he looks up and there's a wasp nest there.
And he punches you in the
And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a wasp nest. And he pulls out a bat and he runs up and hits that wasp nest and comes back. He's like, I showed that wasp nest. And I'm like, uh-oh. And all the wasps come flying.
By the way, this wasp, all H3 said was, could you tell people that I don't feed my kids shit?
Well, and we're going to hear from Anissa a statement that, by her opinions today, aged really poorly.
Yeah. Okay.
Really bad. But seriously, like, what was iDUBBBZ thinking? It was such a selfish decision.
Yeah.
And it was a decision that really doesn't even help him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's going to make it as a bread tuber. I think that the people in that community, it's all solidified already. You know, you have your innuendo studios, you have your ContraPoints, you have your philosophy tubes, you have, you know, Lindsay else. You have all of these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not looking to bring in a shitlord like Ian, who said the N-word in the past, who tore the Quran in half. They're not going to bring him in. They're never going to accept him or promote him. And even within Hassan's Orbiter community, he has such limited utility. Yeah. So it really doesn't even help him, I think, in the long run. In the short term, it brought him a bunch of attention, which was very negative attention for the most part. I don't think it made him really any money outside of the cheap, set of views that he got from the H3 content cop. Outside of that, it didn't really do anything for him financially. And it screwed over everybody on the card who did not agree to be a part of something that's anti-Israel or anti-Semitic. Like, that's not why they were there.
Yeah.
So it was a very, very selfish and immature decision from Ian, who talks so much about how he has empathy and maturity, but yet his actions show the complete opposite.
By the way, it's like, this is also with this Middle Eastern topic, right? This war. If you have sponsors and shit, and you say the wrong thing,
that's the thing.
You could lose your sponsorships. You could lose your money. Like, it's not like it's not like just drama. It's not just like regular drama. You have like race identity politics and wars and like genocides.
Most
and this,
sponsors
that, the other.
don't want to be associated with that. If it's like, okay, we have a Minecraft streamer here, they're choosing that person because it's a low brand risk, even though, you know, Minecraft YouTubers have a reputation, if you know what I mean. But they're choosing that because it's a low brand risk. It's supposed to be family friendly. This guy works in special effects in Hollywood, and he probably has a lot of Jewish people that he works for, considering he's in Hollywood. Yeah. Do you really think he wants to deal with this shit, Ian? No, he doesn't. But you dragged him into it. Now he has to talk about it.
And they start stinging us, both of us. Mostly him because he was but I'm like I'm getting stung. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't come on this walk to get stung by wasps. Why'd you go hit the wasp nest? Yeah. And he's like, all right, the only thing to do here to protect you is to run away. And so he runs away. And now I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, he ran away.
Hey guys, identity politics. Bye.
Hornet's nest. Oh, yeah, I just totally ruined it for all of you, and now I'm out. I have no responsibility for this. It's on you. What?
Okay, I guess they're following him, but I'm still kind of getting stung here. Not really what I signed up for. Yeah. So it's a little bit of that. So over the weekend, Ian came out and announced that him and Anissa are completely leaving Creator Clash. Whoa. They are ceding all of control, all of their ownership over the event, all behind the scenes, privately and publicly. They have nothing to do with Creator Clash now. So I literally just had a meeting with all the fighters over a Zoom call and the new management of the whole.
Imagine the new management with Palestinians. It's just like, guys.
Okay, so here we have, this is Anissa 7 years ago.
Wow.
This is what she thought about the Klein 7 years ago. Listen to this.
Okay.
Have I ever met Max, Joji, Chad, Ethan, or Hila? I'm going to be meeting Max in about a month. I have not met Max yet. Joji, no. Chad I've talked to on Skype. Ethan and Hila, however, I have met, and they are the sweetest human beings on the planet. I love Ethan and Hila to pieces. Whatever.
She loves
What about the
them
child abuse, apparently, that you did?
No, Hila had already served in the IDF at that time, so wasn't she a genocidal baby killer back then, right? Oh.
Whoa, buddy.
You think they are all the pleasantness that you see on YouTube? That's who they are in real life. They're just sweet people, cute couple. They make me happy. Everybody should be like Ethan and Hila.
Everybody should be like Ethan and Hila. You were so easily able to say this years and years ago. Why couldn't you just say that? Why couldn't you just say that a couple weeks ago and save yourself all of this drama, all of this nonsense? She's such a dirty snake bitch, buddy.
Speaking of dirty, did you like what I added here?
It's pretty good, huh? This is rather than clarify concerns about creator clash or update the fans, when's the next podcast coming, or when's the next content cop, or what's the direction they're going in. This is what Anissa is choosing to address online. She goes, Ethan Klein's fan base loves poop, wants to know about my bowel movements, all very normal.
This guy is like, hey girl, I want to let you know that you're a piece of shit and a poor excuse for a woman. Keep it up, imbecile. Open your DMs, Anissa. When was the last time you pooped, girl?
Which, by the way, this isn't even like the most horrible thing I've ever seen DM'd. You know what I'm saying? And to try and frame it like all of H3's fans are obsessed with her bowel movements because one troll sent her a DM like this. It's so disingenuous. It's ridiculous. Because this is a normal-looking woman, by the way, which makes it even freakier. What's going on over there? Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's kind of funny, though.
Isn't it?
And what's your poop?
You know, she makes iDUBBBZ bowel movements everybody's business.
Yeah, exactly.
So why can't we know about her?